Hello Talk family, and welcome back to another episode of Talk the Talk. I'm your host 𝐤𝐨𝐸𝐻, and joining me today is Judy Govender. She's the service manager at IC Auto Nissan in Kempton Park, so it's just up the road from where we are shooting this episode. Judy's job can be demanding given the hours worked in all kinds of conditions. She says it's challenging being a service manager, but to be a good one, you have to be independent. Service managers like Judy deal with problems that are created when things don't go well or aren't communicated well, and she has learned to be empathetic and understanding, but will certainly not give away the farm. She definitely knows how to hold her own. Also, Judy has been nominated for the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards 2023. Yes, we are already interviewing 2023 nominees, and we're so proud that she has actually made it to the finals. So let us welcome Judy, and as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by 𝐤𝐨𝐯 Solutions and Avo by Nedbank. Hello Judy.
Hi.
Why are you so nervous?
I don't know, I think it's the first time, but I'm fine.
Yeah, it's not just you, it's everyone that sit with me, not because you're nervous of me, no. It's because this cameras and lights and action and all of that is not part of our world. So don't worry about it. You are just here to use this lovely nomination of yours to encourage, inspire, educate and uplift women in the motoring trade. So thank you so much for accepting and stepping out of your comfort zone to do this with us.
Thanks for having me. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. So Judy, tell our viewers more about yourself.
Okay, I've been in the motor trade now for quite some time. It's been a very, very long journey for me. I started as a receptionist, but being interested in motor vehicles, how they work, what part fits here, I grew myself up. So it's quite a while now that I've been now a service manager.
Oh wow. And what's your opinion about our initiatives in terms of empowering women in the motoring trade?
I think it's actually a brilliant idea from the entire sponsorship, giving the women the platform that they so much deserve, being in a very male-dominated world, and now you're setting yourself like into a woman. You know, you're going there, getting your jobs done. So no, I think it's actually quite good.
So Judy, what do you think, or why do you think women do well in our trade?
I think women, we see ourselves more of being like an empathetic person, you know. So like we normally listen, we hear to customer complaints, we don't rush into a decision. So yeah, so I think that's about it.
Yeah.
So,
nurturing.
Yeah,
you're a mom.
Yeah, so
you're a
I think you have
mom, isn't it?
Yeah, I am a single mom. So I think being in the very position that I'm placed in, and like as you say, nurturing, and like, you know, from experience with my kids, going out in the world, so you somehow like you understand what the customers' feelings are, like you somehow like you liaise with them more on a free basis. So that's about basically what it is.
And patience. I mean,
you have to.
I know. I'm a mom, so I know the amount of patience
you really have to. With with COVID hitting us, customers now think more differently. They more need their value for their money. So you need to be like on the go. You're top of the game, definitely.
What would you say though is your greatest strength?
Greatest strength of mine is standing on my own 2 feet.
Independence.
Very independent. I'm a very go-getter. So I'll say that's one of my greatest strengths, is standing on my own 2 feet.
And definitely. What is your ideal working environment, especially as a service manager? You know, what type of environment do you create for your staff?
No, with my staff, my greatest strength is actually having them around me. We are such a team player. So like, you know, say for example, if there is like a problem, everybody is together. It's all about teamwork. It's team effort. From the time that we start, from the time that we knock off, everything is about teamwork. And that's what builds us closer into a close relationship. And that's the reason why we were nominated in 2020 from a largest category. we were actually the customer satisfaction in the ignition program for Nissan.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes, so yes.
What do you do after work? What do you do for fun?
Fun. I love trying out new recipes. I love.
How old are your daughters?
2 are married.
Oh wow!
Yes, and the youngest one, she's working in a finance company in Bryanston. She's currently with me.
Okay.
Yes, so
okay.
2 of them are married. Yeah.
And I mean, do you have grandkids now?
Oh no, I do. I do. I've got I've got 2 grandsons. I've got 1 granddaughter, and the youngest of my grandson, he's 3 years old. And all of them are amazing. I think they actually make my day.
So you see, you can even be a grandma, an Indian grandma in the trade, in the service management department or service department.
Very true, very true.
So yeah, it's so lovely to see women of color, servicing what you said is a predominantly male industry, and you're an example that it can be done.
No, it can. Right. If you set yourself. To achieve your dreams, you got to go, and there's nothing that stops you. Nothing.
Absolutely.
Nothing.
Who inspires you though, and why?
The 2 people that inspires me actually was my late dad. He always told me, Judy, if you want something, you go for it, reach for it. There's nothing that stops you. Now that both my parents are late, I have my eldest sister who's currently she actually resides in Durban. And she keeps telling me, Judy, go out there. Nothing stops you. So all this, the motor every day is something like, as I say, being in the motor industry and being in the service department, there's not a day that'll go past. It'll be like the same day. Every day for you is different.
Right.
So both these people in my life and currently with my sister right now, that motivation actually just keeps you going. It give you that momentum of just go and go and go. And everything stops you.
Judy, any advice for young women that wants to join our trade, but especially that wants to be in the service department?
You know what? If you have a dream, reach for it. Go there. And you know what? If you are positive, you can go out and you get it done. Definitely.
Absolutely. Anything you'd like to add to this conversation?
Just to thank everybody for giving us this opportunity of sitting here and talking to you. It's such a privilege. I've been watching your shows, and for me being here, it's such an honor and privilege to actually do this with you. Honestly, it is definitely.
Well, it's my honor, my privilege.
But thank you.
And when women like yourself comes here and makes me feel so special and important, it really makes it still really is a humbling experience. But it is you that actually makes the show, not me. I'm just sitting here saying the same thing over and over again. You bringing something different to the table. So thank you, Judy.
Thank you for having it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Viewers, thank you for watching, commenting and sharing our interviews and content. Our non-profit company is the Motoring Women of the Year Awards, which is powered by MFC and Avo by Nedbank, and the Talk the Talk studios, powered by Seriti Solutions, are aimed at recognizing and celebrating the women of motoring South Africa. We are not just telling stories, we are changing lives. Together, we aim to empower and uplift the women of our trade. And for those of you that are searching for your new vehicle, please visit www.auto.avo.africa. We have thousands of vehicles on sale for you to choose from, and we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This car listing portal is incredibly user-friendly, and you can also find vehicle reviews and car maintenance tips and advice, all courtesy of Talk the Talk Studios. Ladies, learning to stand in somebody else's shoes, to see through their eyes, that's how peace begins, and empathy is a respectful understanding of what others are experiencing. And we did talk about earlier Judy talked about her daughter or her kids and being a single mom, and that giving her the confidence and that giving her the knowledge of what her customers or clients are going through, or giving her the patience. It's so important that we feel other people's pain, other people's emotions, and be tolerant in a certain situation. Too often we underestimate the power of a touch, smile, a kind word, a listening ear, an honest compliment, or the smallest act of caring, all of which have the potential to turn a life around. When you start to develop your powers of empathy and imagination, the whole world opens up to you. And when you show deep empathy towards others, their defensive energy goes down and positive energy replaces it. So with that, I would like to remind you that you are special, you are amazing, you are incredible, and the question isn't who's going to let me. It should always be who's going to stop me.